In 1925, Oakville became home to Canada's 25th Lions Club. 30 businessmen from Oakville gathered at the Hotel Gibson, joined by Lions from Toronto and Hamilton. They aimed to serve the local community while strengthening ties with fellow Lions in Canada and the States. Despite its initial success, the hardships of the Great Depression brought this first chapter to a close in 1930.
But Oakville's story with Lionism was far from over. On a cold night in December in 1935, they rechartered the Oakville Lions Club, and their first act of service was sending $25 worth of Christmas gifts for children at Stevens Survey School. It might seem like a small sum, but it brought joy, hope, and set the tone for decades to come. And in those days, $25 could buy groceries for a family for several months.
Lions staged shows like Sunny Skies, a family-friendly performance to lift community spirits during the Depression and raise funds for relief efforts. Another hilarious show Lions hosted was a donkey basketball game featuring a donkey named Clark Gable. With the funds raised, they served families in need, donating to children's tonsil surgeries, providing eyeglasses, and delivering coal to keep homes warm in winter. They even helped beyond Oakville, sending money to the London flood relief after devastating floods that destroyed thousands of homes along the River Thames.
Through the Second World War years, the club persevered. They bought Christmas gifts for children, mattresses for the hospital, and raised funds for Red Cross relief and child war victims overseas. Then in 1944, the club purchased and transformed a house on First Street into Oakville's temporary hospital. The Lions decorated, furnished, and even stoked the furnace during a storm to keep it running. The hospital became the foundation of the Oakville Trafalgar Memorial Hospital.
When Oakville was ready to build its new hospital, the Lions did something extraordinary. They handed over the deed to the First Street property, using the proceeds to help finance the Oakville Trafalgar Memorial Hospital on Reynolds Street. That home, now a heritage property, remains a symbol of the Lions' gift to healthcare.
Did you know that the hospital on Reynolds Street was actually Oakville's second hospital, and today's state-of-the-art hospital on Dundas is the third? At the heart of all three stand the Oakville Lions.
The post-war years brought new leaders and bigger dreams. The Lions pledged $22,000 for pediatric wing at Oakville Trafalgar Memorial Hospital and launched the Gold Plate Dinner. In 1954, tragedy on the lake inspired Lion Fred Oliver to form TWARF, Oakville's first Marine rescue team, equipped with a boat funded by the Lions. Soon after, the club raised $85,000 to build Oakville's first public swimming pool on Fallon Avenue. Every member signed a $500 note to make this happen.
The Oakville Lions built more pools at Wedgwood Park and Falgarwood, installed fountains and tennis courts, and created Lions Valley Park, which is a 50-acre nature reserve on 16 Mile Creek. The club also supported the Ontario Farm Home for the Deaf and the CNIB Lake Joseph Centre. Weekly bingos kept the community entertained while fueling these projects.
There was a lot to celebrate in 1984. That year, the Oakville Lions donated $25,000 towards the property of the Canine Vision program. What began as a small program has grown into what we know as the Lions Foundation of Canada Dog Guides, training dogs that change lives in 7 different ways, from guiding the visually impaired to alerting individuals with diabetes or seizures and special needs. The club also pledged $20,000 to the Oakville Racing Canoe Club. That same year, local canoeist Larry Kane brought home an Olympic gold medal, inspiring a generation of young athletes to follow.
The 90s brought big new projects. $130,000 was pledged to build the Burloak Canoe Club, which also became the Oakville's Lions' new home. The club gave $60,000 to expand Oakville Trafalgar Memorial Hospital and another $50,000 to grow the Canine Vision. Super draws, monster bingos, and golf tournaments fueled these efforts. By 1995, the Oakville Lions were 60 years strong.
From maple syrup sales to tsunami relief, the Lions responded wherever there was a need. They purchased a training trailer for Oakville Fire and donated playground equipment to local schools. Members stepped into district leadership roles, carrying Oakville's legacy beyond its borders.
The 2010 Haiti earthquake saw Oakville Lions raise $5,000 in one weekend.
In 2013, the Oakville Leo Club was founded by sisters Julia and Emma Morgus with the support of the Lions. The Leos brought fresh energy and vision. Young people eager to serve their town now had a place to learn leadership, teamwork, and joy of giving.
In 2015, the Lions donated $10,000 to the new OTMH, matched by a $300,000 donation. That same year, they strengthened ties with Kerr Street Mission, serving meals, refurbishing computers, and giving families dignity and hope.
Women had long supported Lions behind the scenes, but in 1987, the Lions Club International officially welcomed women as full members. In Oakville, more and more women began joining the club after 2016. Just 2 years later, in 2018, Lion Shima Acham became Oakville's first female Lion president. Today, not only our club's member, Lion Shima continues to serve the community in her role as a member of a parliament in Ottawa in the federal government.
During the pandemic, Lions adapted meeting on Zoom. By 2020, the pandemic forced meetings online. Under Lion Steve Knight's presidency, Oakville Lions adapted quickly, supporting food banks, hospitals, and families in crisis. The motto never wavered. Where there's a need, there's a lion.
In 2023, the Lions joined Rotary to present Oakville Family Rib Fest, one of the town's biggest summer events.
The Rib Fest is a festival, the biggest celebration that we have in Oakville. It takes months of work to prepare for it. We've done it for the last 3 years, and we've combined with the Rotary Club. It's the first time that we've combined with another service group. It was really a fantastic experience because the Rotary is very similar to what the Lions do for the community with who they support. We think a lot alike, and so we made a lot of friends. We really developed a great relationship and really showed how service groups can pull together to do what's right for the community. Both the Rotary and the Lions give 100% of what we bring in to the community. So nothing goes to Lions, nothing goes to administration. We pay our own administration, and we are totally supportive of our communities. And the nice thing about the Rib Fest was it wasn't just about the money that we collected. We want to give money to charities, but it was also about keeping the Rib Fest in Oakville. And if we didn't do that, then there wouldn't be any Rib Fest in Oakville. And so that's a way of giving back to the community also.
Cruise nights moved to Oakville Place, drawing record crowds.
I'm Steve Knight, Lion Steve Knight. I'm part of the Oakville Lions Cruise Committee. We have a cruise night, which is for classic cars, hot rods, exotic cars, at Oakville Place from May through September every year. It's a great family-oriented evening. We have a DJ, phenomenal cars, phenomenal people. We do have a 50-50 draw.
50-50 ticket!
Which we collect money to give back to the community. This year we started a voluntary toonie donation for the cars that are coming. We have prizes, t-shirts, hats, motor oil, all kinds of things that we draw tickets for the people with the cars and give them prizes. But it's to me in the Oakville Mall location, the biggest impact, because I've done this for 10 years, the biggest impact moving to the Oakville Mall was the number of spectators. We probably get upwards of 500 people, from little kids to older kids to big kids to you name it, that come out to see all of the cars and experience the cruise night, because it's got quite a festival atmosphere every week, all summer.
Bingo, Rib Fest, cruise nights, and British Car Day became pillars of fundraising.
British Car Day started over 40 years ago, and about 20 or more years ago, they asked the Lions Club to come and barbecue. British Car Day is the largest British car show in North America. People come from all over the United States and Canada with their cars. Almost 5,000 cars, 8,000 to 10,000 spectators. We've been flipping burgers for more than 20 years, charging a nominal fee with proceeds going to the charities that we represent here in Oakville. For 9 decades, fundraising has powered our service. From carnivals and bingo, super draws, golf tournaments, maple syrup sales, and community barbecues. And today, our major events include Delta Bingo, Oakville Family Rib Fest, Lions Cruise Nights, and British Car Day. We bring Oakville together while funding the causes we serve.
I'm the chairperson of the community committee for the last 4 years, and it has been a wonderful experience. I have met so many charities that will go there, ask their needs, and what's more important, we see that money being spent in the Oakville community. I like to be a Lion for 3 reasons. Number 1, we are helping the community. Number 2, is the relationships that we make here. Every time that we come for a dinner meeting, we sit together, we have a meal together, and it's wonderful. We create a good friendship here. The third reason I like is because every meeting there is a speaker, and then we learn more about the town of Oakville, different organizations, different people, and each time I feel more proud to be an Oakville resident.
The thing I love most about being a Lion is giving back to community. And I love the camaraderie between the Lions and how they pull together to make things happen in the community and giving back to community.
My involvement began in 1993. I was on the verge of retirement from the Ministry of the Solicitor General, and obviously would be looking for some place in the community to give my service. Over the course of 5 years, I went through all the director positions and etc., and became president. From there, I became a zone chair in the district and later a region chair. After 8 years of service as a Lion, I became governor of the district. We ask new Lions to participate, work on committees, and express their views in terms of how they see the direction of the club. We knew that one of the things that new members are concerned about is where their money is going. And so when we impress on them that they can look out there at the services and make recommendations for allocations of funding to any agency that they think is deserving. That is one of the ways of retaining membership. One interesting thing about the Oakville Lions is that we never had much difficulty recruiting new Lions, mainly because of the kinds of approaches that I've just mentioned, the involvement of new people.
In the 25 years that I've been a Lion, there have been events that have come and gone. If you put your heart into the right one, you'll find a way to give, and it makes you feel great.